Hi guys, I'm back with part 2 of my brush talk, and we're gonna get started. And what we're gonna go over today is, if you didn't see part 1, we're gonna go over this coastal scent roll. It actually came like this, and I got this on Cyber Monday. You can go on their website and purchase. I will put their address in the down bar. They're always having brush sales, so just a wise choice if you're starting off and you just need lots. You don't know which brushes you need, so you kind of need to play with some until you find the ones you like. So let's get started. Our first brush, and let me say this, they all came covered. All of them did not have the really hard one, the hard plastic on there. Some of them just had a little slide in, but needless to say, they were all covered pretty well. The first brush is a fan brush. It is a synthetic brush, and it's the fan brush. Okay. The second brush in the collection is the powder buffer brush. It's really soft, and you can see the head on there. It's really round. They don't have names on them, however, but it just says Coastal Scents on it. So that was that next brush. This brush is the round powder brush, and it's also a synthetic brush. It's a little smaller. The bristles are longer, and it's kind of multi-length brush, I guess you would say. It has different lengths on it. Really soft brush. Okay. The next brush, and my all-time favorite, is the flat stippling brush, and it is also synthetic. I love this brush. I used it actually last night, and I have not washed it yet, but it is white and it has like the darker texture around the top. This brush is so very dense. I was looking for my e.l.f. brush, I guess, but it's not around. It's not around so I can reach it. This brush, if you have the e.l.f. brush like this, it's like $3 individually, and it's kind of comparable. It's kind of comparable to that brush, but this is like my favorite powder brush. Okay. The next brush would be the angle brush, and it is called the angle brush. Needless to say, I have another brush like this, and I use it for contouring. Some sets will call this a contouring brush, but it is an angle brush. This brush is a goat hair brush. It's made of goat hair. And this one did come with the little slider on it to keep all the little bristles in place. And these little things right here are really good for when you wash them and you want to keep the same shape of your brushes. Once you let them kind of air dry, you put them in here, it kind of keeps all the bristles lying flat and everything. Okay, the next brush we're going to go over is the foundation brush. And this brush, it says, is a fiber hair brush. A fiber hair brush. So it's not synthetic, but which fibers? Not sure. Could be goat, could be ox, could be pony. Not okay. Now moving right along. This next brush is an actual concealer brush. Jeez. This is a concealer brush. See the size on it? The head is, bigger than I thought it was. This concealer brush is nylon, so it's a synthetic. This is a concealer brush that I got from e.l.f. Actually, hopefully, oh jeez. This is a concealer brush that I got from e.l.f. See how small it is compared to this one? So let me even take it out so you can see it better. So that's what I'm saying about, you know, let the brush do what it can do for you. And just because it says it's a concealer brush doesn't mean you have to actually use concealer with it. It's whatever you need. This company's concealer brush is this small. And then the Coastal Scents is this size. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay, I even put on eyeshadow with the concealer brush, so it's for whatever you want to use it for. This one here is a large shadow brush. The next one is a large shadow brush. And this shadow brush is made with pony hair. It's really soft and dense. Gets the job done. Okay. This next one is the First blending brush. I love blending brushes. This is the large, I'm sorry, it's just the regular blending brush. It didn't say large, it just says regular blending brush. And it's kind of flat, but that will be the blending brush. Then this one, I never really understood the use for this, but I find it works really good with blending. This is the Doe Foot Blender. You see it's shaped like a, see if you can even see this. It's shaped like a little deer foot, but it's kind of angled, it's round, you know, and it's called a Doe Foot Blender. Okay, the next one is the Dome Shadow Brush, and it's just more round instead of flat shader brush, and it's pony hair. So far, the eyeshadow brush and the blending brushes that I've shown you so far are all pony hair brushes. Okay, then you have the Dome Blender brush. So dome meaning round. Oops. Okay. This will be the Dome Blending brush. So same company. You see how these blending brushes have really different sizes. So it kind of just, you know, depends on what you want to use it for. So that. This is the medium shadow brush. And it's the same as the first one, except it's just a little bit smaller. And that's the medium shadow brush. Okay. The next brush is the detail shadow brush. Same type of brush, just a lot smaller. Okay. This next brush we're moving into is our lip brush. And this is also made of pony hair, but it's a lip brush. And so I don't use lip brushes at this time. I'm not a makeup artist. I just kind of work on my own myself. So all of my lipsticks I use straight out of the tube. So far I haven't had a reason for a lip brush, and it's made out of the same thing as the eyeshadow brush. So if you wanted to do that to detail shadow, that is absolutely fine. I mean, there's nowhere saying you can't do that. This one is a detailed concealer brush, and it looks, make sure, a detailed concealer brush. So once again, concealer brush from e.l.f. See the difference in size? This is a detailed concealer brush, so I'm pretty sure it just covers a larger surface. This one right here is one that I also love, love, love. This is called a pointed blender. Pointed blender. And some people will call this a pencil brush. And it works really good in the crease. I like this one a lot. Like this one to add depth to the shadow. This one is Okay. This one is a brow. It says it's a brow brush. Okay. I have some brushes like this from e.l.f. and they're listed as smudger brushes. So different companies call brushes different things. But in the coastal scent world, this is the brow brush. Okay. The next thing is the smudger brush. Now this is the sponger brush and it is rubber on top. Rubber sponger brush. Oh, smudger brush. A rubber smudger brush. Okay. Then we have the liner. The large liner and brow brush. It's angled. Thin. Okay. Okay. The next brush is the same brush. Same type of brush, but it's medium size. So it's just a little smaller than the large one. And last but not least would be the small liner and brow brush. So you can detail your brows or do liner, cream liner with that. So that concludes the brushes. Like I said, they come in this. They come just like this from coastalscents.com. Okay. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the down bar. You can leave your questions in the down bar. Or you can visit my blog at missweekendgirl.blogspot.com, which I'll also put in the bottom bar. So, have a good one.